Rating and credit assessment on a digital platform. Close to 15 million Kenyans have access to the Hustler Fund. 7 million of them repeated customers because of the digital space and because of digital devices. Number 3, we supplied our fertilizer using an e-forger. Many people did not believe that this was doable. We had problems with brokers and middlemen and crooks that stole our fertilizer. But because of technology, this year, we didn't have a single loss to our farmers. Our farmers had access to their fertilizer, and we intend to buy their produce again using a digital platform. We are slowly but surely transforming our agricultural sector using technology. As I talk to you, number 4, in Parliament, there is legislation that is going to make it possible for us to deliver our health programs on a digital platform. We have discussed this extensively with all the stakeholders. I am very happy that yesterday the National Assembly passed the necessary bills. They will now proceed to go to Senate. Those in the Senate will proceed to go to the National Assembly. And in a couple of weeks, we will have built the ecosystem that is going to make it possible for us to deliver on universal health, a challenge that has been with us for close to 17 years. I am very proud that technology will now make it possible for us to deliver our universal health coverage on a digital platform, whether it is registration, assessment of whether they qualify for what category of our National Hospital Insurance Fund, how we are going to process claims, how we are going to pay the claims. Technology is coming in handy, and we are very proud of what we are doing. On the education front, we are using technology to leverage on everything that we are doing, including assessment of students who qualify for different categories of scholarships. What we are calling the mean testing instrument that again leverages on technology. And we are making tremendous progress in that space of education. It has given us an opportunity to turn around and have a new model of delivery of education funding, again, courtesy of technology. I was very happy this morning listening to the scientists and the researchers here at IBM, and already the collaboration between IBM and the Office of the Special Envoy in my office on climate change, that we are now going to use technology not just to make sure that we keep our promise on the delivery of the planting of 15 billion trees, but it's also going to enable us to find where are we going to do it. But much more importantly, it's going to assist us in the carbon markets ecosystem that I committed that it's going to be one of our very big exports going into the future. Again, I just wanted to give this example as to what technology is doing to us and what the digital space, the amount of scope and partnership that we can achieve and the amount of progress that we can attain working together with partners like IBM. It is our aim, therefore, to turn this country into a hub of productivity and competitiveness by providing ICT infrastructures that enable Kenyans pursue employment opportunities, and enjoy market goods and government services conveniently. I just said that in that education space, what our Ministry of ICT is doing with the ICT hubs across the country, the hotspots across the country, is not only to increase commerce, e-commerce that is, but also digital jobs for our young people. So again, technology is working with us. The digital space is giving us leverage on digital jobs, remote jobs that we are already working with various sectors. Under the digital superhighway strategy pillar of our agenda, we are optimizing our position as the gateway of 6 submarine fiber optic cables and the existing potential of 9,000 kilometers of terrestrial fiber optic networks, with another 100,000 kilometers of last mile connectivity to serve every part of Kenya. And as we roll this out, it is an opportunity for companies like IBM and others to work with us to leverage on this space so that technology can help us transform our partnership, our relationship, and also our country. Additionally, the construction of a digital hub for every constituency and installation of free Wi-Fi connectivity at every urban center is underway throughout Kenya. We have enhanced the digitization of government services, as I said, beyond 100,000 government services, and this is why the local assembly of affordable smartphones is critical, and I want to tell you, is underway. More services shall be brought online shortly, with the aim of digitizing every service by the end of this year and employing a unique digital identifier to promote security efficiency and inclusivity in digital service delivery. Consa Technopolis, an emerging science, technology, and innovation cluster and the flagship of our national project to actualize Africa's Silicon Savannah here in Kenya, is already up and running, and the response from the local, regional, and global technology community is highly promising. We have also embarked on sector-wide ICT institutional reforms covering formal policy and legislation to establish an enabling environment for digital business, research, and innovation. I want to encourage the Ministry of ICT that it's now time for us to focus on an AI strategy, an AI policy, and AI legislation to provide and underpin the opportunities that are clearly in the horizon coming from the AI space. As I have said before, we have our eyes firmly in the horizon, scanning the possibilities that lie in the future. It is well established that economies where research and development are a policy priority tend to stay competitive over time because the future is full of possibilities for them. Our digital master plan is intended to fulfill this role by enhancing our ability to confront an uncertain future with a lot of confidence because we will have the research to work with us. Because of our commitment to create an enabling environment for digital competitiveness, Kenya has attracted many technology companies, including the global big tech, which have found a promising ecosystem from which to launch transformational endeavors, not just in our country, but by extension in our continent. The IBM Research Africa's presence here as IBM's 12th research lab and the first of its kind on our continent is therefore not accidental. By the time the Kenya lab opened in 2013, IBM's footprint in Kenya was 55 years old, comprising collaboration with both the government and numerous local businesses. The agreement, which established the framework for collaboration between the government through the Ministry of ICT and IBM, set the stage for a new era with the setting up of Africa's pioneering industrial research facility and paved the way for IBM to introduce its suite of transformative solutions which are products of relentless innovation. And we see it every time we come here and every time we engage with IBM. They include cloud computing and hybrid cloud platforms that support businesses and government agencies as well as other organizations, enabling them modernize and secure their data by migrating to the cloud. Data analytics, and of course, artificial intelligence-driven solutions, on the other hand, confer the competitive advantage and significant benefits of data-driven decisions on a broad range of critical strategic areas like healthcare diagnostics, financial fraud detection, and the optimization of agricultural productivity besides powering economic growth and innovation. In addition, blockchain technology solutions offer transparency, security, and efficiency in the management of supply chains, land, and financial transactions, with a promise of transformative applications in areas like agricultural value chains and land registry management. You will be amazed to know what we are doing in our land registry space using the technology that is available to us. And you will also remember that according to the plan, our delivery model for the bottom-up economic transformation agenda is the value chain framework to rationalize resource allocation and facilitate coordination. We recognize IBM's leadership in cybersecurity, which has now emerged as a critical strategic priority for all actors on our digital landscape and for government especially as we prepare to digitize all our government services and deliver on them. These services have benefited the banking industry, financial and revenue administration institutions with robust cybersecurity and seamless digital transformation, and I want to congratulate IBM for doing very well in this space. I especially commend the research lab, which provided a platform for Kenyan researchers. I saw them here this morning, Wamburi and group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Industrialization to implement a program which initiated improvements to Kenya's ease of doing business profile. After taking informed decisions on the basis of insights supported by robust analytics, the country's ranking in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business report improved by over 80 positions to the 3rd place in our part of the continent. And I remember working very early mornings with Charity and others as we worked on this program. Without a doubt, IBM has a solid track record in using technology to facilitate innovation, transformation of productivity, and improvements in competitiveness. I commend IBM for their confidence in Kenyan talent, including researchers and analysts who play leading roles in various projects, including, of course, trusting the directorship of IBM Lab here to our own sister, Charity, there. And I don't think it was so much about her being Kenyan. It was so much about her being competent and being able to do the job. This is why on the 10th anniversary of a highly fruitful collaboration, I look to IBM for further progress, especially in training Kenyans in high-end technology skills, including but not limited to facilitating access by more Kenyans to pathways leading to PhD-level qualifications in high-tech science at whatever cost. Of course, including no cost. I also encourage IBM to do its part in scaling up our current collaboration and open up the research lab for the benefit of Kenyan universities, as well as government ministries, departments, and agencies, those that are in need of research. The government of Kenya will set in motion appropriate mechanisms to expeditiously facilitate the extension of the MOU on collaboration with respect to the IBM research lab based here. I can tell you we have absolutely no problem. In fact, we have every reason to extend the MOU that currently exists. And if anybody had any doubt, my presence here, together with all of our engagements, should give you comfort of our commitments that we shall honor them in full, in due course, and on time. Looking back, there is so much achievement to celebrate and appreciate about the 10 years of collaboration between the government of Kenya and IBM. Looking into the future, there is reason to be confident that uncertainty will be met with a high capacity for technological innovation and commitment to collaboration in designing a future consistent with our highest aspirations. The future of our dreams will unfold in Africa's Silicon Savannah, right here in Kenya. And I have been told this morning that Silicon Savannah is not a place, that the Silicon Savannah is a whole movement and a whole concept that must encompass every part of our republic. And also the digital and geostrategic gateway that we are to East Africa and to Africa at large. Thanks to collaborative initiatives like IBM Research Africa, that future will be imagined, designed, developed, and implemented here in Kenya with all our stakeholders. I want to say thank you very much. I am very proud of this moment that we are celebrating success, not just about the past, but we are also confident about the future. It cannot be better than what we have. Thank you, Mr. Vice President, for finding time to come and join us in this celebration. They are important to the government of Kenya because we have made a deliberate, intentional decision that technology is going to be front and back of the delivery of government services in Kenya, and also building our economy, as well as making sure that we deliver on all the social services that we have to, from education to health to water and all the other aspects of the commitments we have made to the people of Kenya. And we will work with you as partners as we work with other technology providers in a space where competition gives us the very best for us to move forward. Thank you very much. God bless you. Asanteni sana.